There's so much to childhood eye cancer. A child's life in sight, parents, adult survivors. Maybe our stories can't change the world, but we can add pieces to the puzzle to help complete the picture, raising awareness and empowering by shining a light on childhood eye cancer. This is the Ray of Hope. To get a nickname like Tumor Killer Girl, you have to have survived some real battles.
Hi, my name is Sassy Outwater. I'm from Cambridge, Massachusetts, originally from Los Angeles, and lost my sight in both eyes at age 3 due to bilateral retinoblastoma, and have had 3 subsequent brain tumors due to retinoblastoma and the RB1 genetic mutation. When you're a retinoblastoma patient, you're taught from childhood to watch your body for things that are abnormal, for things that don't make sense for your typical body. I would have headaches, I would have nausea, and I told my general practitioner that I didn't feel good. And she just said, "Oh, you're too stressed out. You're working 2 jobs and going to college. Cut back." And I'm like, no, that's not it. So I finally went to a surgeon who did the entire upper portion of my face, was reconstructed. All the bones and structure was reconstructed because I had so much radiation damage from when I went through the retinoblastoma treatments. There's something going on. He said, well, let's do an MRI. Within the week, I was told I needed to see a neurosurgeon. The neurosurgeon came in and said, you have 3 tumors and we need to do surgery now to remove them. So they went in and they took 2 out, but the 3rd was too small and in a very hard to reach location. So they left that one. And I was only 25 when this was going on. So I was in the middle of trying to start my career, trying to get settled in my life, start a family, find a home, build a name for myself. And suddenly I'm pausing everything to fight cancer and to figure out what that means for my life at this point. That started a chain of events of just health complications, one after the other, neurological things. I started developing what's called aphasia, which is having trouble talking. In 2014, they discovered that the tumor that they had left had started to grow. They needed to go in and remove that. They did that last year. And that started epilepsy and another chain of neurological events that got much more severe this past year. All of this stemming from my RB1 mutation and the treatments that I've received for my original retinoblastoma and the genetic mutation that goes along with bilateral retinoblastoma.
Survival is just step 1. Tumor Killer Girl? That's a name for a superhero. And like any good superhero, her time isn't solely spent fighting evil.
I'm an acoustic physicist, audio engineer, music producer, fiddle player, harpist. My degree is in voice. I write, I engineer, I produce, but mostly I research how sound gets into microphones and is transduced from microphone to your ear. I've worked in music for the past 14 years, 18 if you count performing and professionally doing music as a musician. Worked all over LA, New York, the UK, and around the country doing music with labels and artists, helping them develop the sound they want when they enter the studio or go on tour. And then on the side, I own a company called Blind Chick, and a part of that company is called Accessible, making technology accessible for people with all different kinds of disabilities, especially focused on women who are disabled and what we need to successfully do life accessibly and independently, and how do we make that happen, both for companies and for consumers.
If you want to be a real superhero, it's more than just wiping out evil. Educating and encouraging others has to be part of your skill set.
I want to talk specifically to RB1 mutation survivors. You need to be followed by an oncologist. There is no way around that. You have to have an oncologist, one doctor that listens to you as the patient and gives you equal weight on the medical team, because you're an RB patient. You know a lot about your body. If I hadn't stuck to my guns and said, I know something is wrong, if my mom hadn't stuck to her guns and said, I know there's something wrong with my daughter, I need help, my treatment in both cases would have been prolonged too long and I'd be dead. Tumors do crop up with RB1, not to scare anybody, but it happens. And it's crucial that you detect it early and that you get the best treatment for you. Cancer doesn't have to destroy life.
Sassy's message goes beyond RB and cancer.
I'm totally blind. I'm an RB survivor. I'm a brain tumor survivor. I'm an epilepsy survivor. And I have an incredibly full and rewarding and happy and successful life. And I sit on the board of directors for World Eye Cancer Hope.
Join us on Friday when we learn more about that and find out exactly why Sassy sees hope. On behalf of the entire Reed family, we officially welcome you as a member of the Ray of Hope, shining a light on a rare childhood eye cancer. Supporting World Eye Cancer Hope, life in sight for every child. Donate at therayofhope.org. That's THERAEOFHOPE.org. Share the post and help us spread awareness. I'm Thomas Reed, and thanks for watching.